I will be the first to admit that I'm not always the best when it comes to planning. Also, your boy got a haircut and he's looking mighty like a Q-tip today. I always forget how big my ears are, bro. Anyway, believe it or not, my ears are not the talking point of this video. I have a little science experiment going on here, as you can see. We got this fizzy, bubbly concoction that has all of my fingerboard rails and parts and pieces in there. We have this, which looks like normal water. It's not. That's not normal water either. And then both of these are empty. I think I'm on, well, okay, it's not my idea, it was the internet, but still. In the fizzy bubbly rail bucket, we have this 30% cleaning vinegar. And you think, oh, vinegar, that's harmless, right? Wrong, apparently. Causes eye damage and skin burns. Vapor or mist may irritate eyes and skin, but if it gets on your skin, rinse immediately, blah, blah. I don't know how much of this is like being overly cautious, but I don't really want to find out. Sometimes things will have warning labels, it'll be completely fine. But that being said, I don't really want to mess with acid and that kind of stuff. You can actually see, it's a lot easier to see with the naked eye, that these rails look pretty damn clean. And the goal of this was to get the mill scale off. What is mill scale? I don't really know, but you gotta clean it off before you weld them, and just it like makes them look all gunky, I guess. It's gunk. And supposedly letting them sit overnight, it's diluted. It's like, it should be a 2-to-1 ratio with water and that vinegar, so I think it's like a 15% vinegar solution. I put all these rails in there and I'm supposed to let them sit overnight and then take them out and put them in this, which is baking soda and water to neutralize them so they don't rust. I just realized I can't get them out of the bucket because I can't stick my hand in there and fish them out, so that's where the lack of planning came in. So we gotta make a quick little Home Depot trip. That's also the reason there's 4 buckets out there. I'm gonna try to like DIY a little strainer thing. Now that we finally got the wire tuck done on the 240 and we don't have to worry about rubbing through our entire harness, I've been back to dailying the 240. I missed this car, man. This thing's fun. I think this is exactly what you're not supposed to say because I'm gonna jinx it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm proud of how this car is coming along, dude. From getting it towed to my house when I bought it because it couldn't even drive, to now we've put over 2,000 miles on this car since getting it and pulling the motor and everything. Not a single drop of fluid has leaked anywhere from the car since we went through and redid all the seals and everything. I'm proud of that. It was all like super basic routine maintenance, as you guys know, but like for someone that has no knowledge of anything, and like this car was my stepping stone for the very limited mechanical knowledge I do have, like I think I did good to have a 96, so yeah, almost 30-year-old car, well maintained enough and in good enough condition to daily drive wherever I want and feel comfortable. Like I have no hint of fear that something's gonna break or blow out or leave me stranded, you know, like I feel very comfortable driving this. Again, famous last words. Now we're gonna cut to me on the side of the road, but I've enjoyed the struggle-free 2,000 miles we've got so far, so pound myself on the back. I'm proud of our work. It sure feels a lot smaller compared to the Tundra though. I mean, come on, it's a good looking car. It's funny because like, it's really not that, like if you don't like and appreciate S chassis, especially the Zenki as opposed to the Koki, it really does just look kind of like normal traffic. So I'm looking for something specific here, and I think we're getting close. The only thing is I'm not 100%, I'm not 100% sure of anything I do, but this plan especially, I don't know if it's gonna work. 2 foot by 5 foot, 1/4 inch mesh, I think. Yeah, this is what I'm going for. You can probably see the vision we're going for. We're kind of just trying to make a strainer for that 5-gallon bucket that has the acid in it. And then I figured that while we are out and about, might as well stop by the P.O. box and see if we have anything. I actually know what this is, and it's actually something really cool. The homie hit me up on Instagram, and he makes fingerboard wheels out of recycled real skateboard urethane wheels. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to it in today's video, because we have a lot of stuff to do today, but I wanted to pick those up, and we'll definitely be experimenting with those on camera at some point. We're back at the house. I picked up some essentials in addition to what you guys saw. I wasn't gonna admit this publicly, but I guess I will. Before I started filming, I was gonna do all this off camera, to be completely honest. I went to Home Depot before I started filming. I grabbed what I needed. I went to go check out and I didn't bring my wallet, and I'm so used to just using Apple Pay. But I always, every single goddamn time, forget that Home Depot doesn't accept Apple Pay. So I had to put everything back, drive all the way home, and I was like, you know what? I'm using this as a sign to film this and make a video out of it. I did did stop by Harbor Freight on the way back before I started filming, and I got these insane full arm gloves, which I think are a bit overkill for a little bit of vinegar, but hey, better safe than sorry. And then I got another bandsaw blade because I messed mine up. So we needed this regardless. And then you guys saw me get this, so let's try. I got an idea that I think, I know it'll work. There just might have been an easier way to do this, like use just a kitchen strainer, but whatever. You guys thought I was gonna leave you hanging with no garage door ASMR? Who do you think I am? Okay, this is gonna be fine. This is not a hard project. My plan is pretty simple here. I have our screen mesh, I don't even know what this stuff is called, like chicken wire looking stuff. Got an empty bucket, and I really just wanna trace the, the diameter of it so we can cut that out. Does Home Depot sponsor content creators? That would be the sickest sponsorship, bro. I'm for sure just drawing on the ground right now. Okay, do we have a circle? We have a circle! I don't know if these are the right tool for this, but I mean, I think they'll work. The deeper I get into this, the more I'm realizing that I think any idea would have been, like, faster than this one. Like, picking up just any other kitchen strainer, and I realistically think it would fit. What fun is that, though? We have fun making things, just buying things isn't fun. It adds character, alright? That's what I'm gonna tell. This is gonna take 30 minutes of cutting. That was the biggest waste of time and material that I could have possibly done just to get this little 12-inch diameter mesh thing. Well, we got it though. Originally, which is kind of the whole reason I cut it out in the first place, is I kind of wanted to like inlay it, so it sat 4 inches in there so that when you're dumping stuff in, it collects the stuff. But I honestly think that it's fine just being on top of it, which means I really didn't need to cut it at all. But I mean, I guess because we did, I'll make it look pretty by like adding some holes and zip tying it on so we can at least make it look nice. I marked where I wanted to drill some holes, and I mean, this is purely aesthetic now. Because I went through the effort to cut that circle out, I figure I might as well try to make it look pretty. So this is where the zip ties are gonna go that are gonna hold that mesh in place. Last one. Okay, now I'm thinking we just seal it on there with some zip ties. I'm assuming that you can see, like, I don't have to show you all this, I'll just show you when it's done now. Look at that, there we go. Again, kinda an unnecessary way to go about it, but it came out great, it'll work fine. I guess I did leave out like a key piece of why I'm doing this. This vinegar bath solution I'm going to be consistently using on my plasma cut parts to help cut down on the prep time for welding and finishing and all that, which means that I need to save this solution, because I think the vinegar stays potent for months, so I can continuously reuse that solution. That's what this is for, is we can filter the vinegar into there and then take the obstacles off and then re-pour the vinegar back into the bucket so we have endless supplies of the vinegar. I can't tell if I'm being like stupidly overly cautious for just, consumer grade cleaning vinegar, or if like or if this is necessary. It feels a little overkill, but everything on Google is telling me to like avoid skin contact, so that's what I'm doing. My skin is avoiding contact. I'm gonna put some goggles on too. I look like I'm cooking crystal meth, bro, but all I'm making are some fingerboard rails. All right, let's get to pouring. You know what? I can take out all the big rails first. Wow, sick. I'll show you more up close of these, but I put the ones that I had already welded in there too, just to see if it cleans them up. I've been getting a lot of people asking for unpainted rails, but because of the mill scale, they're kind of ugly, but that stripped everything off, and like these are good. Sick. Wow, that smells strong. Oh yeah, I gotta put them in this bath now. I forgot. I gotta put them in the baking soda bath or else they'll rust. Oh, get in there. Nice. All right, and then mainly I want the feet like that, and into the bath those go. And now the last step is to pour the vinegar back into the other bucket so that we can use it for the next batch. There we go, that worked great. What a trip. Look at how good these look now. They look nice and clean and actually like metal now. Let me see if I can fish out any of the feet. Come on, it's so hard to feel with these gloves. I guess I'll just take them out. They've rinsed off. They are now sterilized and won't rust. There we go. Wow, this is actually really cool. So here's a comparison. This is one that I didn't put in the vinegar bath. So you can see there's all that mill scale and just grime on it. And then this one did go in the vinegar bath, and you can just see how much cleaner it looks. It's gonna make welding a million times easier because I won't have to sand them now. And then you can see, I mean, that still has a little bit of mill scale left on it, but it really just wipes right off with your fingers now. So that's pretty sick. Science, that's cool. Okay, I'm hyped on that. Now that we got all of our rails and feet de-mill scale cleaned, now that should very much speed up the welding process. So let's see if we can get the rest of these done. Shortly into our welding journey, I realized that I got my my science facts wrong. And it's not the baking soda bath that prevents the rust. The baking soda bath is to neutralize the metal so they're not all vinegary or acidic. Acidic is the word I'm looking for. They're not all acidic anymore. So the baking soda bath neutralizes them. But what I didn't do is rinse them off with clean water and then dry them. So a lot of them flash rusted after welding. So off camera, I didn't document any of this. I figured I'd just give you the voiceover. I put all of the welded rails back into the vinegar bath, let them sit for a couple hours, then rinse them off in the baking soda, and then rinse them off with water, and then dried them to get rid of all the rust, because the vinegar bath also gets rid of rust. So I kind of had to do the process twice and wasted a couple hours in the meantime, but I learned to do it right the next time. So lesson learned, things were going great. Now back to the video. All right, things are going very good, except I forgot that I'm not wearing long sleeves, and I really don't want to get sunburned because I found out that was a thing. You can get burnt by welding, like UV burnt. We got 10 done, and like, dude, that sped up the process immensely. So I'm super hyped on that. We still have 30 something to go though. So I think I'm just gonna see you guys once everything's done. I clocked in some work yesterday. It's the next day now. That's how long it took. We got everything 100% completely done. I couldn't be happier with how everything came out. Walking down to the shop right now, and I'll give you guys the grand reveal. We come on in, and next to my crystal meth gloves, we have a whole bunch of fingerboard rails. Painted them all painted the ones that I was gonna paint yesterday. Dude, these look so sick. No way. These look really, really, really good, dude. We did purple, red, blue, and then this is something I'd never done before, which is just raw steel, unpainted. That vinegar bath really helped with getting a lot of the mill scale off, and I like just the raw, rough steel look. I've only ever sold painted fingerboard rails before because usually they have a lot of mill scale and just gunk on them that doesn't look great, and paint is able to cover up like any of those imperfections. But I've been getting a ton of requests for just raw unpainted rails, and dude, I mean, I am really stoked on how the unpainted ones came out. Actually, I did go over them with clear coat just to prevent rust and everything, but like the color itself is the raw steel. I will say though, I kind of thought the unpainted ones were gonna be less effort because I didn't have to go through and paint them, but I did still clean them up with a brush, and it took 3 times as long as the painted ones. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you guys this. I got a, what's it called, like a metal stamp? Yeah, a steel stamping set here. This was a suggestion that the homie Jordan recommended, where it's these little, like, I mean, if you know what a steel stamp is, you know what a steel stamp is, but it has letters and numbers on the bottom, and essentially you just, boom, you hammer it into your steel and it'll stamp it. I don't have a engraver or anything, because if you look at, like, let me show you a Black River obstacle. On the Black River rails, can you see? It's really hard to see on camera, but it has a like laser engraved Black River text right there, which is super sick, like the branding I like. But you know, we're not Black River, but I did want to add some sort of personalization, and I thought that because they're handmade, it could be cool to hand stamp GG on them. So I went through every single rail and stamped stamped a little GG on one of the feet right there. You can see every single, and then like because they're hand stamped, every single one is a little bit different, and I actually really like that about it. So I'm super stoked on how that came out as well. The last thing I have to do that I won't bore you guys with on camera is to go through one of these. I did it on already. I forgot though. I know it was one of the purple ones. Come on, where is it? Bro, it's gone. It vanished. Oh, there it is. Okay, one of these has the foam feet on the bottom, so I do have to go through and add those to every single rail. Just makes it a little bit more secure. It doesn't slide depending on what kind of surface you have the rail set on, so I do got to go through and add those, but that's really it for, you know, what needs to be done. This is embarrassing. My channel members, depending on what tier you joined on, I posted a poll, a members only poll for my tier 2 members and up. They got to determine what color I should paint these rails. Green got the most votes. 88% of you guys voted green, so I went out and I bought green to honor your guys' decision. Completely 100% my fault, but this is the neon green that I got, but I messed up and it's just paint. It's not primer plus paint. So like a lot of this stuff, it's paint and primer. And the primer we're just about out of. So I went through and I tried painting the rails green, and it just did not work good because I didn't have primer there. So I posted that whole members only poll just to not honor it. I'm sorry. The next batch will be green. We do still have a lot of work to do in terms of packaging and all that stuff, but I gotta hit you guys with a quick little session. This is the fingerboard we're rocking right now. Got a cam. I think it's a 37 millimeter. It's a thick boy. I figured. Let's check out the urethane wheels, shall we? I've ridden, wow, sick. I've ridden like real urethane fingerboard wheels before, but I don't think they were recycled. Dude, this packaging is so sick. I don't think they were recycled from actual skate wheels before. Looks like we got a little sticker pack here. Wow, this is sick. So these were made out of some Spitfire wheels. Also, this is the homie's company. I don't know how to, I'm assuming it's like urethane. I'm gonna have his Instagram linked below in the description as well. Huge thank you for sending me these. I'm stoked to try them out. This packaging is really sick. You got some stickers and then the wheels in there too. And then we just pop it open. Sheesh! I mean, they look just like regular fingerboard wheels, but I really got to try these out. It's just like, I don't know. I think if you fingerboard, it's just like real skating. The like different material and different size wheels, different shape wheels, they have a different feeling when you're gripping like the material that you're riding on. To be honest, I don't even know what wheels I have now. They might be Pyros. I forget. It's been a while since I set this thing up. If I remember correctly, these are a little bit more plasticky than they are urethane-y, so they don't really have that like, I stand corrected. They do have that urethane squeak. Maybe these are more urethane. I'm not, okay, I don't 100% remember now. But I like the shape. Let me do a side-by-side comparison here. See the size difference there. I think these are gonna feel really good. I gotta go grab a fingerboard skate tool though. There we go. Look at those. I love the way that they look. I love that they're bigger. And dude, they feel so much different. Listen to the sound they make now. It's literally like I mean, it is real skateboard wheels, but like if you do a power, like let's do it on the ground. It feels like real skateboard wheels because it is real skateboard wheels. It's that urethane feeling. All right, dude. Those feel sick. It's crazy how much of a difference something so little like that makes. Little power slides. No, those feel really good. Little kick flip. I want to do kickflip then fakie tray, and then I actually want to skate the rail, obviously. A little bit rusty though. It's been a while since I've used my fingers like this, clearly. I've been so focused on making stuff. It's kind of, it goes both ways with fingerboarding and the real skate stuff, as I get so focused on making the things that I don't even get time to use the things. Dang, look at how sick that thing looks in the sun. We're rocking the unpainted one right now. It doesn't have the foam pads on the bottom yet, so keep that in mind, but we're just gonna get some basic tricks. Start off easy as can be, you know? It's just like skating a real rail. We warm up with the board slides. Get a little backboard, toss a front. Oh, that was sketchy. It's really hard to figure out how to film it because I'm trying to like follow cam it or to set you guys up. I just don't really know if anything's in frame. I'm happy with the height for sure compared to the fingerboard. So I mean the rail's 3 inches tall. So compared to the board, that would be what, like a hip high rail, which sounds about right for a bike rack. Let's do front Smith. This is sick, dude. I'm so hyped on this. We'll just do regular front tail, then we'll do front tail fakie. That one was bad. Oh, you hear that urethane screech? I just had an idea. We got this little kicker here from OG Fingers. Because it's a bike rack, I mean, no one really skates a bike rack from flat, so I figure if you have some more obstacles at your house or something, you can set up a little kicker like that. This is actually probably gonna be hard to skate for me. There we go. Try a little, oh, it's sticky, bro, I need some wax. Oh, it really is. I actually do need some wax. Maybe instead we'll do a lip slide fakie. There it is. Or get super crazy with it into the bank. Oh, look at those. Sheesh. See if I still got it, bro. See if I got a kickflip front board. See if I can get more technical on a fingerboard than I can in real life. Oh, what did we just got into backside flip Bennett. Bring it back, bring it back. Damn it. Oh, that would have been kickflip front blunt. My, you know, not to come up with excuses, but my grip tape's getting all dusty from doing it with all this metal shavings. That's clearly like why I'm not landing my tricks. Oh, there it is. Tray flip lip, damn it. Usually kickflip front board and tray flip lip are the two, there it is, the two kind of flip trick slides I can do on a fingerboard. Well, dude, I would call that a mission success. I think that couldn't have gone better. It was a little bit of a rocky path to get here, I'll admit, but I am really, really stoked on how all of these came out with all of the different colors, the raw unpainted ones. I think this was best case scenario. By the time you're watching this video, these will all be live on the website, and my tier 3 channel members do get 24-hour early access. So at the time of filming this, actually, these are available to channel members. However, when this video goes live to the public is when the rails also go live to the public as well. I've pretty much not even pretty much, I've documented everything in terms of behind the scenes of product cost, my labor time involved, and also through reading comments. I priced them to be what I personally think is pretty fair. It's taken into consideration that they are all handmade, not mass produced in a factory overseas, and like that in and of itself takes a lot of time, which I think is like a selling point for some people, and some people want the perfection that comes with mass production, which you don't get from these. Obviously, these are all, like, I'm very happy with all these and very comfortable selling them, but like that being said, I'm trying to like find imperfections. They have some imperfections, just like inconsistencies because everything's hand welded together. Like I don't know. Quality wise, I'm proud of the welds and everything, but they have like quirks, I like to call them. Again, I think that's like a selling point for some people and a turn off for others. But I do want to reiterate that these are handmade by me. I love making them. I've documented the whole process of it, and I think I priced them fairly. Each order also comes with a hand signed thank you note, and like I don't have a team or employees or anything. Like I make them, I package them, I ship them. It's all stuff that I do. I appreciate everyone that's followed this journey so far, and I've gotten a ton of comments saying that it's cool how transparent I am being with the business, or are we even calling it a business anymore? Hobby, whatever. I really don't think this could have gone better. Like I'm so happy with how these came out, and I've been unbelievably blown away with the support through my channel memberships, through you guys just watching the video. Like I cannot say thank you enough. So I made a lot. I think we have like 48 rails or something. So I don't think, I mean, it'd be sick. I don't think they're gonna be selling out in the first day or anything like we have with these smaller drops. However, if that happens, like holy shit, that's really cool. Much love. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want one, hopefully you're able to get your hands on one. I'm already cooking up some designs for the next rail ideas that I have in mind. I'm thinking some kinks, some curves. I got some stuff in the works, just like the real rails. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you next video. That's all I got. Peace out.